Hi everyone, you have to excuse the state of my fingers. I've been messing about with a few pens today, cleaning and repairing and things. I wanted to do a comparison between my collection of retractable fountain pens. So I have here the Jinhao 10, which is this one, the Majohn A1, and then the Majohn A2. Which one's which? Let's have a look. This one is in the fine and this one is in the extra fine. That's why I have two of the same one. I don't usually buy two of the same pen unless I'm getting variations in nibs, because when I bought this one I could only get the extra fine, and then I saw this one later on in fine, so I got that. The Jinhao 10 is in fine but writes like a medium, and so is the Majohn A1. Or actually, I think my Majohn A1 actually might be a medium. Might be. I can't remember now off the top of my head without looking at the listing. So yeah, these are my 4 retractable fountain pens. So let's give them a little write test first. So this is the Jinhao. This is the Jinhao 10. Nice little pen. Nice and solid, nice heavy body. Reverse writes quite well as well. Then let's do the Majohn A1. Again, writes really nicely. Good ink flow. Nice line size. Reverse, yeah, reverse writes as well. Not as good as the Jin 10 with the reverse writing, but who's going to use a pen reversed anyway? Then this is the issue with that one. That might not have ink in it. 1 second. This is the Majohn A2, and this is in the extra fine nib. Again, nice ink flow and nice line size. This has got, by the way, octopus dragon ink in it. So that's why this one's not in black. Quite a lot of these retractable pens I have with black ink in because I use them for work. They're nice and convenient for work. Let's see if I've got this one inked up. I can't remember if I have or not. Kind of. Oh, this is the one that has the ink flow issues, that's why. So yeah, this one, even though the cartridge is virtually full, I have ink flow issues. So I don't know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So this one hasn't survived being sat in the drawer for a month. Let's have a look. So this is the annoying thing. The ink's there, look. So there's definitely something not right with this pen. I think it's because the tines are a bit tight. The nib might be ever so slightly not aligned as well, which is a pain. Let's see if I can get anything with my tissue. Yeah, see, the flow is just virtually non-existent. But it's flowing fine there, look. Yeah, so here, there's loads of ink flow, but the ink flow's not getting down here. I'm wondering if it is a tines are too tight type issue, or it's got a bit clogged. So I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to pull a little bit that way and pull a little bit that way and just have a few swipes down. I don't think there's an issue with the seal on the cap with this one, but we will find out. There is a bit of dried ink in there, so that could be why. I think this might just need a really good clean. And I've got something there. Hey, we're getting there. Yeah, this one's got... The tines were too tight. Okay, so... Now I've loosened the tines up a bit. Let's see how we get on. See, sometimes it's quick fix. That's how quick it is to fix. You just need a little... You need some of this brass foil stuff. Brass foil sheeting comes in like a roll. You can get it on Amazon for like between £5 and £10, depending on how much you order. And you cut it up into little pieces like this. Lasts absolutely ages. It comes on, if I can find it. Comes as a big roll like this. And as you can see, that's going to last me years. And I've just cut off some little bits like this to keep in my repairs drawer. So let's give this a go again. Right, okay, so this is the Majohn. Oh, that's a lot better. It just needed a clean. This is Majohn A2, and this has got the fine nib, and it basically writes like a medium. This has got Waterman's black ink, and now I've sorted out the nib. It's not mega wet, but it's not mega dry either. It's kind of in between. Nice little pen. So there's an idea of how they write. So that's the Jinhao 10, Majohn A1, and the Majohn A2 in extra fine, and the Majohn A2 in fine. I'm finding with these pens, when I get like the fine, it writes like a sort of European medium, so I'm quite pleased with that. Body wise, these ones, you can feel the weight of them, but they're a bit more plasticky in the body. As you can see, it's plastic thread on the inside, metal on there. So over time the threads are going to get worn down by this, because these are a plastic body. But I've got no damage to them or anything, and they seem nice and solid, and they've got this nice faceted design to them. Again, nice ones to just chuck in your bag for work, and you know the nib's not going to get damaged because it's all protected inside the body of the pen. I wouldn't do a drop test on one of these if the nib was out. I have seen someone on YouTube manage to break one of these. I do have something inside this one at the side. Could be just a bit of debris from my bag. Let me just see if that's gonna come out. Yeah, it's just some random debris from my bag. That is the only thing, is sometimes you can get a bit of debris in there, but it doesn't go through to the nib because that door keeps it nice and sealed shut. Probably will take this apart and just double check there's no more debris in there. So these ones are like more lighter weight and they are a bit cheaper. This one has got the nice solid metal body, and the whole body is metal, so like even the threads in there are metal, threads are there are metal. Nice solid pen, but again you pay a little bit more for those. And then this one's got the solid metal body with the lacquered coating on the outside. It's not real gold, by the way, it's just gold coloured. Again, this one's got metal threads in there and metal threads there, and seems to be nice and hard wearing. I like the weight of this. This one's a bit heavier than the Majohn A2s, weight-wise, compared to the Jinhao 10. Obviously, I haven't got a scale that would measure low enough, but they feel about the same weight. All four are very comfortable to write with. All four work well, just being chucked in my bag and clipped onto my lanyard at work. It was just that one had an ink flow issue because the tines were too tight. So I've had out of these 4 pens, I've had 2 where the tines was too tight. which is the Jinhao 10 and this Majohn A2 in the fine nib. Other than that, other than those two, these two have been spotless, been perfectly fine. So yeah, that's my little show of and comparison of my collection of retractable fountain pens. Yeah, if you like weight, like a decent weight and want a metal body, go for the Jinhao 10 or the Majohn A1. If you want more of a lightweight feel, so it almost feels like a biro, then go for the Majohn A2s. But they all work the same. They all have the retractable mechanism and they're all great little pens. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.